Hello everyone. Today I've compiled a list of the most interesting games being developed with Unreal Engine 5. Each game is visually very successful, and an example of the engine's potential. Let's start if you're ready. Black Myth: Wukong is an upcoming action RPG based on the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West. You play as the Monkey King Wukong, who has various spells and transformations to fight enemies and explore a beautiful world. Once Human is a game that lets you experience a post-apocalyptic world where humans are infected by an alien creature called Stardust. You can use the power of Stardust to fight, build, and explore in a vast open world with different landscapes and weather. You can also join factions, uncover secrets, and customize your weapons. The Grass of Genesis is a game that lets you play as Chunkao, a female adventurer who explores a mysterious world with cinematic graphics. The game is inspired by the Tomb Raider series and the John Wick movies, and features various gameplay elements such as combat, puzzles, stealth, and parkour. Vigilancer 2099 is a game that lets you play as a cyberpunk bounty hunter in a futuristic megabuild. You can customize your appearance, cybernetics, and weapons to suit your style and survive the hostile environment. You can also explore the rich and diverse world, take on various bounty gigs, and try to pay off your debt or die trying.
All we wanted was to start over, leaving our family.
Retrieval is a game that lets you play as Hana Loesch, a commander of a research team on a planet 18.6 billion miles away from Earth. The game is a cinematic horror action-adventure game that mixes sci-fi and spooky elements. Hana Loesch will discover the horrors that hide under the base after an accident.
What the fuck are you doing to them?
Tale of warlike Sparta.
Titan Quest II is an action role-playing game set in ancient Greece, Egypt, and Asia. The game takes place in a mythological world where the Titans have escaped from their eternal prison and brought a terrible chaos to the world.
But the gods had other plans.
The game's story is about a native of Asurma, a planet that is invaded by an advanced alien civilization called Grey. The player gains special abilities from the Grey, but later discovers their hidden agenda and fights to drive them out. Towers of Akaspa is an open-world fantasy experience where players must balance between constructing bustling villages for their growing tribe and nurturing exotic ecosystems of otherworldly plant life. Express your creativity by developing your island however you'd like. Explore the whimsical land of Akaspa and connect with friends to show off your unique world. Ghost Runner 2 is a sequel to the acclaimed cyberpunk action game Ghost Runner. It is a first-person slasher game where you play as Jack, a cybernetic ninja who can run on walls, dash through enemies, and manipulate time.
I was built to run.
Lost Fragment is an upcoming horror game that uses Unreal Engine 5 to create photorealistic graphics. The game is inspired by Japanese horror culture and features a body camera perspective. The player has to explore a creepy environment, such as an abandoned hospital, and face terrifying sounds and enemies. Project M is a game that uses Unreal Engine 5 to create realistic graphics and interactive elements. The game is about a man who seeks revenge for his girlfriend's death, who was killed by a mysterious box-like relic. The game has a cinematic style and lets the player choose different actions and outcomes. Phantom Blade Zero is an action role-playing game developed for PS5 and PC. In the game, you control an assassin who is chasing revenge in a world that combines Chinese kung fu, steampunk machines, occult arts, and more. The game's visual style is dark and gloomy, but also stylish and stunning.
Only a dead person can keep a secret.
Laboratory, on behalf of the government, assures that none of the bacteriological attacks will harm.
Rooted is a post-apocalyptic survival game that lets you explore an ancient, overgrown world full of dangers. You can play solo or co-opus with your friends and try to salvage, build, craft, and hunt in an evolving and fascinating environment.
ID card with you at all times in case of control.
Lords of the Fallen is a dark fantasy action RPG game that will be released on October 13, 2023 on Steam. You can play as one of the Dark Crusaders, who are trying to overthrow the demon Gauditor. You can explore a vast and overgrown world, fight against enemies and bosses, and switch between two realms, Axiom and Umbral.
Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly.
Fear of the dark.
Chrono Odyssey is an open-world MMORPG that is being developed by Npixel, a South Korean studio. The game is set in Cetera, a vast world that can be manipulated by the power of time and space. You can choose from 6 classes and embark on an epic adventure in a realm full of unknown rewards and challenges. That's all the games on my list. So which games caught your attention? Please don't forget to comment. If you want to support me, you can like and share the video, and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.